Book 101 review. Book 101 is all about the books that I read for the last 40 years. And today I have my special guest. She is the author of 50 Fabulous and, of course, Something Else. An empowering woman 50 plus to reinvent, thrive, and live boldly. And no other than Miss Tina Coleman.
Thank you so much, Daniel. It's great to be here with you.
Welcome, Miss Tina. And can you please introduce more about yourself that I miss?
Okay. Well, I am from the United States. I was a massage therapist for 20 years and a spiritual teacher. I'm certified in yoga. And after a car accident ended my massage career, I started living internationally. And I did not start traveling internationally until I was 45. So I got into it late.
Yes, and thank you so much for sharing your knowledge and wisdom to the world, Miss Tina. Hoping for more and more empowering books to come. And today, let's talk about the 50 Fabulous and the F, redefining confidence and power after 50. So tell us, is what is all about?
Well, I was terrified of turning 50. So I wanted to be empowered and inspired by it. So I decided to write a book to empower and inspire other women. Because a lot of times, once you 50 is it's just like a scary number for some reason. And especially in the States, like you're like, oh, you're over the hill, you're too old, you can't do this. And I'm like, that's not true anymore. Or if you have gray hair, you're not sexy. So not true. So
Mm.
I'm just like, I want to shake it up, redefine it, and create a movement and tell women like, yes, you can still do anything you want and be anything you want. Like now is the perfect time in your life to do that because you've already made all the mistakes. You've dated the wrong people, you've had kids, you've had financial stuff, like you've changed careers a couple of times. So now it's time to go out and live your life and enjoy it and like reinvent yourself.
Reinvent yourself for sure. And Miss Tina, you look like 35 years old.
I,
Imagine you're living your life for sure.
yeah.
So the title F is a deliberately bold and reclaiming word. What does the word mean in the context of this book, and why is it essential to use it?
Thank you so much for asking because it's really to empower women to be confident, to love themselves, to like love everything about their body. Because really, when you have confidence and you can be like, yes, this is who I am, you just radiate it and you just become magnetic. And that's really what I want women to understand. It's not about like how much you weigh or what size you are. It's really about stepping into your own identity and just really loving who you are and just radiating that. That's what that means.
Definitely. The phrase 50 fabulous and the F feels like direct challenge to the narrative of women becoming invisible after a certain age. What is the intention?
It's really for women to realize that 50 is just the beginning of your life. It's not the end because so often we're like, oh, we're too old, we can't do this. And the name of the book and the book just kind of came to me. I didn't sit around and try and create it. So I feel like it was divinely inspired to be. And I was like, oh, can I say this? And it's like, yes, I can, because I want women to know this is just the beginning.
Just that's the beginning for sure.
Exactly.
And people, life begin at 50, according to Miss
Hmm.
Tina. How do you respond to someone who might find the title controversial or too confrontational?
There, people have definitely said that they won't buy it because of the title, which I think is such a shame because
True.
the book is definitely based on my own experience. experience, and I have radically transformed my own life. I lost 90 pounds. I got sober. I've lived internationally. I've lived on passive income for 5 years. I'm a coach, author, speaker. So it's like, this is kind of not really a how to book, but like, hey, let's go, let's do this kind of book. So I really think it's a great handbook for women turning 50. And, even those who are kind of like, oh, I don't know about 50. So if you're offended by the title, then my may not be for you. However, if you're offended by the title, you probably really need the book.
Yes. Totally, people. You need the book and read it. How is the confidence you describe in this book different from the confidence you might have felt in your 20s or 30s? What makes more potent?
Are people confident in their 20s and 30s? I definitely wasn't. So I feel confident and in tune with who enough, and definitely in your 30s if you're single, which I was a lot, you'd feel like, oh, there's something wrong with me, like nobody wants me, and you can go into all these really weird places instead of really appreciating who you are. I think that maybe the younger generation has maybe they're a little bit faster than I am, I don't know. But it's like, I think we went through so much in our childhood being Gen X, and then moving into our 20s and 30s, and a lot of people get married, have kids, and they don't really know themselves. So I think it takes you a little bit of time to really understand who you are and to really appreciate who you are.
Appreciate yourself, people, and love yourself. You talk about
Hmm.
redefining power. What does power look and feel like for a woman over 50 compared to a traditional, often male defined versions of power?
Okay, well, you know, interesting because when guys think of power, they're thinking of, boardrooms and climbing the corporate ladder and, being in charge, things like that, having to do anything. Instead of limiting ourselves to being just like a wife, a mother, um, a sister, whatever, or a worker, like you can really step into that power and be like, no, you know what? I embody all these things. I have the divine feminine energy because women can create life. Men can't do that. Well, they do in a way, but we create life. So women have a special power and essence that we transmit, and being in tune with that and really radiating that power, being in love with the divine feminine and just exuding that, it is so incredibly sexy and attractive. Women, if we're wearing the right thing, we can stop traffic.
True.
Guys, in order for them to stop traffic, they need a police. They need a stop sign, a police suit, construction worker suit. They need something else. Women, we can stop traffic like that if we're dressed right.
So, what are the most pervasive myths about aging, sexuality, and desirability that you're trying to shatter with this book?
Well, one of them is if you have gray hair, you're not sexy, which I definitely disagree with that. I have gray hair.
Yes.
My everyone in my family, the women gray early, so that's just part of who I am. And really embracing that. I'm like, I can have my hair any color I want. It could be pink, purple, blue, which it has been. You have gray hair, you're not sexy. If you're approaching 50, you're not sexy. If you're single, there's something wrong with you. And I'm like, that's like the perfect time to go travel, live your life, do whatever you want. We are no longer limited by the old ways of thinking. And people call me brave for traveling solo, but I'm just like, if I didn't, if you wait, then you're just going to keep waiting. Now's the time to like take charge and be like, yes, we're doing this. You don't have to ask for permission anymore. Like, you're allowed to give yourself the permission slip and be like, yes, we're doing this.
Miss Tina, you grew, you, what they call this? You gracefully, what the other term? Old, gracefully old. What they said? Is that the correct one?
I don't think I'm old. I don't think I'm old at all. I never use that word. Never
But
use that word. That's so
yes, don't
funny.
use that word, people. You're offending other
Never use
people
it.
if you use that. You
I
you
mean,
gracefully aged. Oh, is that's better, right? So for many, aging
it's kind of
comes,
like fine wine.
fine wine, right? For many, aging comes with a sense of freedom. How does shedding the need for external validation become a superpower this chapter of life?
You no longer need external validation. That's the beauty of it because you can empower yourself. And it's like that's one thing I want to really do is let women know they can go out and do whatever they want. Especially age is just a number. You're literally like just partway through your life, which is really amazing. So you can really just embody that and be like, hey, I still have this time. It does make you your health and you want to like take care of your physical body and eat well and because you're gonna your body more of and do
People, I think Miss Tina is being disconnected, and we want to apologize for the technical difficulties. But before we wait for her, I'm inviting you to please do listen to my other podcast, people, my other podcast, because my abstract essay is already in fifth season. Abstract poetry in second season, and my book 101 review in fifth season too. Comedy 101 in second season, and my food 101 in fifth season as well. Geography 101 in fourth season, and my baby podcast Law 101 and Mental Health 101 Love Letters in third season, and my movie 101 review and music 101 in fourth season, and science 101 and sex 101 in its first season. Please listen to them wherever you listen your podcasts. So people, while we're waiting for Miss Tina again, please do visit my audiobooks, people, my audiobooks, because a book 101 review volume 3 is on Audible and one of the bestsellers, and Earth Fever, the unraveling climate and our race to restore balance. Book 101 Review Volume 2 selected, and Book 101 Review Volume 1 highly recommended. And one of my self help book, Threads of Existence, Weaving the Tapestry of Life. Life is too short, a journey of discovery, fulfillment, and joy. And stand tall, stand together, breaking the chains of bullying. And while we're waiting for Miss Tina, let's listen one of the sample of my audiobook. Life is too short. Life is too short. A journey of discovery, fulfillment, and joy by Daniel Leakes. Narrated by the author. Prologue. We all know the old adage, life is short. Each phrase is spoken in passing, scribbled on inspirational posters, whispered in moments of reflection. Yet, how often do we truly ponder its profound meaning? Life is too short, a journey of discovery, fulfillment, and joy is not merely an exploration of the timeless truth, it's an invitation to live it. It's a call to awaken to the extraordinary gift of existence, to embrace our limited time on this earth, and to forge a life filled with meaning, purpose, and joy. In this age of relentless busyness, we are often caught in a whirlwind of responsibilities and distractions, losing sight of what truly matters. We become prisoners of routine, shackled by the mundane, and our lives slip away unnoticed and celebrated. This book is your guide to breaking free. Through the following chapters, we'll embark on an inspiring journey together. We explore what it means to live fully, to shed the shackles of fear and complacency, to discover our passions, to nurture our relationships, and to cultivate life that resonates with our deepest selves. We delve into the wisdom of the ages, drawing insight from philosophy, art, literature, and shade of human experience. We'll hear from those who have faced life's brevity head on and emerged with a renewed vigor for living. We'll uncover practical strategies to seize the day and enrich our lives in a ways both grand and subtle. Life is too short is a more than a statement. It's philosophy, a way of being. It's about making conscious choices, nurturing growth, embracing change, celebrating authenticity, and loving ambassadorly. Whether you find yourself at a crossroads, feeling stuck or lost, or simply in need of a gentle reminder to savor the fleeting moments, this book is your companion. It's a celebration of life richness, a challenge to live with intention, and a testament to the boundless potential with us all. So take this book in hand and step onto the path of discovery, fulfillment, and joy. After all, life is too short to be anything less than extraordinary. Welcome to the journey. Yes, people, please do listen to one of my audiobooks available on Audible. So I think Miss Tina is not coming back, and please support her. The the title of the book is 50 Fabulous and F. Okay, search on Amazon or where the books are sold. And people, please do support my all my audiobooks. They are available where audiobooks are sold. And more to come, people. See you soon.